Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get started straight off with the watch list. It's 8:43. Sorry for the late watch list, but overall, looking at AMD just reported earnings yesterday. You guys can see the earnings figures over here. They were actually, the estimate was 40. They actually beat by 58. So let's see what overall happens. Overall, you can see the stock is a little bit muted this morning. We are holding above that 180-day trade line, which could act as a possible support. Watch for the break of 125, then we could start pushing up towards the 133 levels. And to the downside, watch for the 117 down towards 112. I want to throw a massive shout out to my guy Nelson in the chat room, capturing this amazing move off of Caterpillar yesterday. Over 500% gain on this one. He caught this one from the morning, basically, because they reported earnings, and you guys could see after the earnings, you can see we had no real candle break below the 15-minute trade line throughout the whole day. So he definitely held it and made over 500%. Definitely want to give him a shout out. Overall, if we look at this stock right now, it's a little bit more on the overbought side. This is the highest level it's been within the 1 year, the 5 year. So this is the all-time high for Caterpillar. So definitely want to watch to see how it performs in these next upcoming days. Make sure you guys set alert. If we do start to break below 286, we could start basically coming back lower on the 20-day over here, 286, and then we could start basically coming down lower if we jumped over towards the 180-day, 286, and then we start going to 280. And then from 280, we could have a nice gap fill down towards 265, especially with the stock being this overbought. But right now, there is no sign of a possible pullback. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. Just because you want something doesn't mean it's going to happen. So make sure you guys keep that in mind on Caterpillar. Now, upcoming earnings, you guys, we've been speaking about this. PayPal announces today. So make sure you guys watch PayPal, Shopify, Etsy announces today as well too. And tomorrow afternoon, we have Amazon, Apple, and Coinbase. So make sure you guys keep all these earning stocks and watch. As you guys can see, we do get some follow-up moves on the day after. So you don't have to risk your account or whatever trading amount you're trading with on earnings. You guys could always capture the after effect, right? So jumping straight over towards Tesla, you guys can see Tesla's a little bit more on the oversold side. I did try to catch a short yesterday on it. So definitely want to see how it's going to perform today. We're sitting above the 5-year trade line, actually. The 5-year trade line is acting as support. If we jump over towards the 5-year weekly, you guys can see we're sitting on the 5-year weekly trade line right here around like that 254 level. So see overall what happens. If we do break it, we could possibly sink down towards these 238 levels for the 5-year, right? So that's a pretty nice drop, right? 254 or 250, yeah, 254 down towards these 238 levels. RSI is a little bit more on the oversold side. To the upside, we kind of have a lot of obstacles. We have the 20-day trade line, we have the 180-day trade line. If we break 260, I think we could go back towards 266, which is the 1-year trade line. And then above that, we could start going to 270. Make sure you guys keep Tesla on the watch list. There's a lot of moves going on with Tesla. Next one we're going to talk about is SPY. SPY has been basically pulling back from these 459 levels. Very oversold over here. You guys can see this is a previous bounce area, that 451 level. You guys can see we bounced off of it. Basically, was this yesterday? We bounced off of it basically on the 27th, the 20th, right, the 19th. So definitely strong level over here. We want to see if we possibly break this level, this 450 realm, to the downside. Overall, it is a little bit more on the oversold side. If we do start to bounce, watch for the break, that 455, and then we can start pushing up towards 458 into the downside 450. Then we can start going to 449. We're basically, let me check the 5-year. I haven't checked the 5-year on this one. Yeah, the 5-year is all the way down here, 444. So we're far away from the 5-year. But overall, if you look at SPY, right, this is the 5-year chart. You guys can see how bullish SPY is, right? Bounced off the 5-year SMA, kind of like triple bottom over here. And we've been holding above that 5-year trade line. So wouldn't be shocked if we do come down and test that 5-year trade line over here around like that 445, just because we're kind of overextended from the trade line. So let's see what happens. But the SPY has definitely been on a nice upward trend. If you even jump over towards the 1-year, I think we're still above that 1-year trade line too. So definitely want to keep that in mind. Actually, we're just below it, just below the 1 year. Remember, the 1 year doesn't update until market open. So we're at 453, and the 1 year is sitting at like 454. So definitely want to keep that in mind and watch to see what happens with overall SPY. So that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys use a stop loss, have a trade plan, follow your plan, and like and subscribe to this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.